Hi team, I'm thrilled to welcome you all to our very first PayPal Impact Day. Before we dive into the action today, I want to introduce you to an incredible small business customer who embodies the spirit of what PayPal Impact Day is all about. Tareq Hadhad, founder of Peace by Chocolate. I sat down with Tareq to hear about his amazing journey as a Syrian refugee and the establishment of his family business, which not only creates delicious treats, but also makes a positive difference in the communities around the world. I hope you enjoy this video about the Peace by Chocolate story and feel inspired by the conversation with Tareq.
Our story is all about the importance of peace. Without peace, there's no life. Because without peace, no one can go to work, no one can go to school, no one can build businesses, you cannot raise kids, you cannot do anything without peace. My name is Tareq Hadhad and I'm originally from Damascus. My father started the chocolate business in Syria in 1986. The company was growing very fast. One morning, I heard in the news that there are going to be some explosions and bombs in the area that the factory was. We lost everything, basically. We lost the factory, we lost the house. In a blink of an eye, our whole lives in Syria was destroyed. So we decided to leave the country. We started thinking about moving to a country that would give us the human rights, the freedom, and the opportunity to live again. That was absolutely Canada. Canadians are very well known being nice, but Antigonish is extra nice. That's exactly where we were inspired to call the company Peace by Chocolate. We are here to give back. I have done more than 400 speeches across the country. Hello everyone, hi! I really love people to realize the importance of small businesses in every community.
Newcomers and immigrants, they are very motivated to translate their skills and experience.
Chocolate always gathers and brings people together.
Would you like to try a peace bar?
Thank you very much.
This is also for you. Thank you. Enjoy it.
With a piece of chocolate, you can open a connection with everyone.
I have 2 boxes of that at my cottage.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
It's about the people, about the hello that I receive every time I walk on Main Street with my family.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you
You're
so
doing
much.
great things.
Thank you so much.
My family feels safe. We are not refugees anymore, we are new Canadians. I would say it's the most peaceful place on earth.
Hey everyone, I am delighted to welcome Tareq here with us today, joining us from one of the most amazing and inspirational small business stories, Peace by Chocolate, that I am so excited to introduce you to. For context, Tareq, this is our first PayPal Impact Day, and you are the customer that we are highlighting. And again, as I said, I am just inspired by your story, and I want to share it with this entire company. So welcome. To start,
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the origin story of Peace by Chocolate.
So Peace by Chocolate started here in Canada only a few years ago. The story goes back to like decades and decades of making chocolate in Damascus, Syria. My father was building one of the largest chocolate empires in the Middle East. His factory was the second largest chocolate factory in the entire region. But unfortunately, the war started in Syria in 2011, and that changed the lives of so many people. So many entrepreneurs lost not only their lives or livelihoods, they lost their family members, they lost their entire dreams, they lost their entire goals. And then in 2012, almost 12 minutes after my father left, it was bombed by an airstrike.
Wow.
The factory was destroyed, was leveled on the ground, like nothing was built, but all the staff were saved. And then my father came back home. He spent 3 days, didn't speak to anyone. He was saying, everything is gone, everything is gone, everything is gone. And that was the most heartbreaking moment in our entire journey, is once you build something with so much passion, so much enthusiasm, and then you lose it in a split of the moment, in a blink of an eye, that's really the most hurtful thing that can happen to any human being. But then we realized actually after a while that, listen, we are alive. We made it. We made it out of the country. That we survived actually that war. And then we just came to Canada based on a community sponsorship. So, Canada is a very cold country, but Canada has the most warm-hearted human beings on the planet. Canada has restored our faith in humanity. And that since then, we made it our mission to give back to the country that opened the doors for us. And that really gave us a sense of purpose. to make an impact, to make a positive change in the community, but also a positive change in the country that welcomed us. And since then, it's been just a lovely journey that keeps growing and growing. Peace by Chocolate is the brand, so we sell our products throughout our brand, but we have something called the Peace on Earth Society that has partnerships with the Red Cross, with indigenous communities, with organizations that support refugees who are landing in this country. We believe that if you are successful, it is your moral responsibility to lift others to success. So my mission throughout this whole journey over the past 8 years is to make sure that no one will ever go through what we had to go through.
Your positivity is infectious with all of the, the suffering that you and your family went through. It could easily have, scarred you. And instead you use that as motivation to continue to give back. Now talk to me about, you're in Canada. How did you decide to rebuild that? How did you decide to start again when it could have easily just been a moment of, hey, let's go try something different?
Absolutely. I just thought to myself, when I landed here, that the community came to us and said, Tareq, welcome to Canada, but why did you come here to just, take our jobs? And then I said, actually, we did not come here to take jobs. We came here to create them. And then I realized that entrepreneurship is all about creating possibilities for those people around you in the community that are just looking up to entrepreneurs, are the leaders of tomorrow. My father did not speak English. My mother was still learning the language. And then we would go out and give away free pieces of chocolate to the community. And then that's how we started building, our networks. As immigrants, you always believe that your networks is your net worth. Yeah. Entrepreneurship is about this accumulation of amazing people believing in your value and your mission. And that's what we came here to do.
But I think it's such an incredible story because it is so mission-based. The best companies in the world start with a mission, whether they're small or large, and they stay true to it. You radiate such joy and positivity in the world. I have one of your chocolate bars here. It even just says thank you on the bar to the customer. You're already saying thank you. And as you said, naming it peace. Talk to me more about what peace means to you. Obviously, it's very personal, but you have a philosophy about peace in the world. So share that with us.
In 2010, I remember very well, I came back home. No one thought that we can lose what we had. That what we had at the time was a given. We took it for granted. We never even thought that all of that can be gone in a moment. All of that actually will be lost in a split of the second. In Canada and many parts of the world, many people take these things for granted. We wake up every day in peace. We know that the roof is not going to collapse in our head in any moment. We go to shower, we have hot water, we have food in our fridge, we take our cars out of the garage, we drive them to work, we see our colleagues, we come back. Life is a circle. There is a routine, and routine is a blessing that we actually should not take for granted. Peace is the loss of all of these little things that make us who we are as human beings. The expectations that you are not going to lose anything because there is a war, because you were born in the right place but at the wrong time. Peace for me is, walking in downtown Damascus on the ancient roads and smelling the jasmine after the rain, going to my grandmother's house and having a hot cup of tea with my friends around this amazing blue fountain in her back courtyard. Peace has many elements to me, but it's certainly the moments of joy that we had a family reunion of 60 members celebrating every single Saturday after supper. Peace for me is when a community can join you. You find people around you who believe in what you believe in. And once we really know that peace is a belief in the heart of it, then magic can happen.
It's an amazing and beautiful story. And it's also something that is so universal, and you are spreading it around the globe. I know you've been incredibly successful. I can't wait to be a part of your continued success. But I also want to take one of the threads that you touched on there around community. We have this PayPal Impact Day today, and really the inspiration for that is, we are a global company. We're serving millions and millions of consumers and small businesses around the world. But we believe very strongly that this still becomes very local. It still becomes about the community. And when we started this Impact Day, we wanted to make sure that we were in our local communities putting our blood, our sweat, our tears, our money back into the community, supporting small businesses, putting money where we could back into the community and helping them thrive. If you were now speaking to the 25,000 people at PayPal that are about to go off onto this PayPal Impact Day and support their local communities and really feel what it feels like to support their small businesses around them, what's the message you would want them to take away about the impact that they should have in their communities?
Well, thank you very much, Alex, and really happy first PayPal Impact Day. But I really want everyone to know the hard work, the perseverance, the grit, how tough things are when it comes to starting a business. Actually, entrepreneurs in the heart of us, we are problem solvers. Since I woke up this morning, I counted them, 17 problems. We have been solving problems since we were, we started on this journey. Everyone knows about Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, but no one knows about these smaller towns that form the majority of the country. We landed on the East Coast in Canada, in a small town called Antigonish, which is 5,000 people. We thought actually, how are we going to find this town on the maps? On the East Coast in Canada, there are shortage of workers. The economy there was going downturn. It was taking a downturn. Entrepreneurs are taking the toughest decisions to start their journeys there. It's a lot easier to forget about all the hard work that goes on in the beginning. But trust me, it all starts with sleepless nights for entrepreneurs who just go on to really impact their communities. But at the same time, we should not forget about those who believed in us. The PayPal incredible team, who, by the way, supported us to reach these new heights, by their absolute belief in small businesses. So I really encourage everyone at PayPal, the incredible team at PayPal, to believe in their mission, to believe in the mission that you Alex, is setting, that everyone on your team, the leadership, it's so important. Leadership influences culture. Culture leads to behavior, and behavior yields to results. So, you're already leading this incredible platform that I'm very proud actually to have been a part of. And I really appreciate, that everyone on your team and what they are doing, waking up every single day, believing that they are making an impact and really creating a difference in the lives of many people around them.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Tareq, for joining us today. And our biggest asset is our people as well. And we're about to go off on an inspirational day with PayPal Impact Day. But it was incredible to be able to spend it with you. You are a joy. You are a gift to the world. What you are giving back is incredible. And to hear your story and the impact that you are creating in the world, what you've already done, but I am so excited about where you will go into the future. And you are the reason we show up to work. You are the reason we, 25,000 strong, jump out of bed in the morning, because we believe that you and the rest of the small business community, as you said, is the backbone of our economy and the backbone of our communities. And our job is to power you, to enable you to fulfill your dreams and help the rest of the world succeed. And I cannot wait to continue to see the trajectory that you and your business and your team will continue on. And you are just making the world a better place by existing in it and continuing to share your story. So congratulations for everything. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, my friend. It's been absolutely an honor.
All right. Take care, Tareq.